laughing at a really funny joke I just said. Thanks for joining us. It is whatever night tonight is. It's Beckoned Blackest night. It's Curse of Strahd actual play live. It's one of those nights of the week. And that means we get to sit down and play a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons. I like to think that our dreams are there to teach us things that we just don't have time to do during the day, or maybe we don't have the resources. You know, when you're a teen, you start dreaming about sexy things. That's just there to teach you how to approach those situations. I want to know
What the fuck?
what my dreams were trying to teach me when I had the dream that I had the other night. Let me paint a word picture for you. There I was. I was in the woods, alone at night. Hey, spoilers. I jumped this monster. It was horrifying. It had multiple arms, tentacles coming out of its stomach. Wanted to kill me. I was like, hey, get out of here, monster. That's okay, because I found a sword and I cut the monster in twain, right down the middle. And then you would expect there to be horrible ichor and guts on the inside. Nope. Mashed potato. Mashed potato started coming out of the monster. So I'm like, this is my chance. This monster's gonna heal unless I pull this mashed potato out of the bisected monster. So that's what I do, man. Because, you know, I've only got survival on my mind right now. I can't wait for this monster to come back and tear me to shreds. So I start pulling the mashed potato out of the monster. I look up. What do I see? It's not a monster. It's Paul Rudd.
The monster is you.
So then I spend the next 10 minutes pulling mashed potato out of Paul Rudd's bisected body. I just want to know, what situation was I trying to prepare myself for where I would need to pull mashed potato out of Paul Rudd's body? Has anyone else had any weird dreams? Who's got a weird dream they'd like to share? Yeah.
I think your buddy was trying to prepare you for therapy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, my buddy doesn't know me very well then, 'cause I ain't never going to therapy.
Obviously.
Have you seen, there's this video going around of this old BuzzFeed employee, and they're having like a PowerPoint night, and she's like, I have a proposal, and she puts up on the screen tricking men into therapy and using like sirloin steaks to lure men into therapy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you're doing sirloin, but steaks and...
Yeah, ribeye. Give me a ribeye with some blue cheese sauce.
I'll never go to therapy. As soon as meat is offered, give me a ribeye. I think
I'll take a ribeye. I'll have a light conversation.
The perfect case study right there and then.
to me, this is just like those the timeshare meetings they used to, I don't know, you guys might be too young for this, but you used to go on holidays. And if you attended the timeshare meeting, you'd get like a free lobster dinner. I thought that was great. My wife and I, like back before we were married and before we had money, would be like, oh yeah, we're totally going to buy one of these apartments at the penthouse of the Hawaii Rainbow Tower. Of course we are. Give me our lobster.
I'm sorry, wait, hold on. Let's roll that back for a second there. So before you were married and before you had money, you were in Hawaii having a holiday before you had money.
Yeah.
So what do you do now that you do have money? Where do you holiday now?
Yeah.
The moon.
So the way it works is when you're young and you don't have kids, you don't really have any money, but you have a thing called disposable income.
So you do have money, you just don't have the sense to spend it.
We're going to go to Hawaii. And, you know, this is special. We'll go to Hawaii for our honeymoon. We'll save up and we'll do it. It's amazing. But now we've got kids. We're like,
my childhood poor and your childhood poor are very different things.
Yeah, we had different poor childhood.
I was happy. Away was Woodgate, not Hawaii.
No. You guys don't get to shame me for this. I worked fucking hard for that money. I paid $4.90 an hour.
No, you're like, when I was a poor child.
$4.90 an hour. I could save so I could take my wife overseas.
And they would only give me the silver spoons, Daddy. The silver spoons. I asked for gold. And they only fed us lobster dinner, sir. Lobster.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps and do some work for a living, you guys. Come on.
Is this Atlantic lobster?
It only costs $2,000. The computers you guys are on now would cost more than a trip to Hawaii, most of it.
Oh,
Daddy,
man.
the steak isn't cooked to medium rare. It's well done.
I asked for transatlantic lobster.
just so you know, cooking a medium rare steak, that's got nothing to do with
It's
money.
fucking hard.
That's just the correct thing to do.
Yes, I agree with that sentiment.
You're a medium rare kind of guy.
Oh my god, I thought it would be more. It is about like 1.5K.
It's really cheap.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
What's really cheap? I was
I flight to Hawaii.
Flight to Hawaii.
In my mind, it was like tons more.
1.5K.
Although it's probably the
Actually,
staying in Hawaii. That'd be the expensive
you
part.
know what? Yeah, I've heard that once you get there, that's when you're fucked. Like, it's really expensive.
Oh, if you stay in the
it'll be like,
tower,
come
it is.
here, it's cheap.
If
And
you
then
stay in a
it's
beach
not cheap.
bungalow for like $5 a night with the stabby type of Hawaii.
That's
where we
my
stay,
kind of Hawaii. Now we're talking.
Stabby type of
we were right on the beach in a little thing, right there for the Surf Pro, like the pipeline. So we were there with all the surfers on the beach, basically.
And the stabby people. I'd get it. I'd stay in the stabby part of Hawaii with Paul Rudd. I'd be, Paul Rudd, guess what? We're staying in Hawaii for a couple of nights. Get your
no potatoes off the
Get your
menu.
mashed potato ready, buddy. You like show up to the hotel. I'm just cooking 7 pounds of mashed
Oh
potato.
no.
Spend your money, do your traveling before you have kids, because once you have them, everything costs like 4 times more and takes five days longer. Ah!
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never left
maddening.
the country, and I don't know whether I will. Like, it's just
You
not
will.
something
We'll get there. We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Gem,
Maybe.
keep your eye on the. Just save up $500 if you can. And honestly, probably once a year, trips to Japan and often Hawaii and Fiji come up for like $200-300, and then you stay at a place that's all you can eat, all you can drink for like $300, and you can have an amazing like 7-day holiday. They watch the kids for you. You drink and eat all you can eat, and it's less than $1,000. You just gotta be willing to seize that moment and have the funds ready. Because if they don't have people on planes, they'll give the seats away for free.
But
basically.
if you can't afford a holiday, you know what you can afford? You can afford to buy yourself some dice, especially now that it's tax time. And if you're in the market for some dice, make sure you check out fruitbowldice.com, because they are our wonderful affiliate partners. And you can get 10% off purchases of gemstone dice right now with the code, what's it called? Discount code, taxback10 right there. And you can also get a free gift if you use the affiliate code crit and miss, and or Sven is going to kill Paul Rudd and pull mashed potato out of his body. No, Sven is awesome. And while we're at it, we should also give a quick credit to tabletopaudio.com, who provide all the ambience that you can hear for every episode of Beckoned Blackest Nights. And one more, actually. This is one that I've been a little bit remiss in mentioning this entire time. I don't know if you guys have noticed the consistent high standard of battle maps that we've been using throughout this campaign. You like those maps?
I
They're
have.
good? Yeah?
I've noticed that.
Those are
Very nice
free.
maps.
Anyone who's running Curse of Strahd, you can get those maps for free. Of course, you can use the maps that come in the campaign book, but you want to add a little bit of extra spice, a little bit of flavor to your game, then make sure you check out Aeon Bar Cartography on Patreon. Now, you can get all of the maps that you see in this campaign for free, but you can also spend a little bit of money, $5 a month, gets you all of their maps. A whole bunch of different variations on all of these maps, nighttime, daytime, blah, 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 blah. And literally every single map for Curse of Strahd, they have available on their Patreon. Every map, including the third-party content. I think it's Curse of Strahd Reloaded, Revamped, or something like that, where they've added a whole bunch of extra content.
Revamped.
Whatever it is. So they've got all that. Load. They've got all that stuff. So make sure you load up your computer right now and check that out if you're running Curse of Strahd or playing Curse of Strahd. It's worth doing. Let's just go across the board, introduce ourselves, because as always, this isn't the Sven show. This is the Wonderful Player show. We are one player down. Dan can't make it tonight, unfortunately. As you can see, his player character is lost in the mist. But that's okay, because I'm sure he won't defecate in his pants as
Where
soon
one
as the game
player,
starts.
Dan. Ah ha ha.
You're
No.
very tired.
No, that didn't work, Grace. No, Grace. No, you're better than that.
That was a stretch even by my
You're
standards.
so much better than that. Yeah.
I'm so tired.
Oh,
man.
sweetie. You need some
All right.
sleep.
It sounded funny.
We'll get this started before you fall asleep. But let's quickly introduce ourselves.
Christ.
Let's go across the board, right to left this time, according to the overlay. So, Christian, would you like to introduce yourself and whatever character it is that you're playing tonight?
Yes, I'm playing Fujin, our rogue monk multiclass, who is a hurricane on the battlefield.
And in the bedroom, I'd imagine. Yeah, put that flurry of blows
Hard,
to
fast, and
use.
quick.
I cast
Wait,
flurry of blues.
So are we suggesting that that Sexy Times is in initiative?
Yeah, well, you have to roll initiative for that. Yeah, so we need to know. We need to know who goes
I
first.
switch it with my partner so that I always come first.
That's what the incredible initiative is for. Speaking of people who have incredible initiative, Grace, introduce yourself and your character.
Hi everyone. My name is Grace. I don't know where I'm going with this. Hi, my name is Grace. I play Thana, your local Mormon. She just wants to tell everybody about her Lord and Savior Hades. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Thrilling stuff. Mod.
Yes. I am Mod. I will be playing Tane. Tane is a very glorious warrior, very set on making this little ragtag bunch into the stuff of legends, led by William Bloody Iron Dancer.
Yes, led by William Iron Dancer, who is Dan's character, who won't be joining us tonight. So I guess
Because he's too busy defecating somewhere.
he's too busy with his horrible dysentery. It's a real problem. It's a problem in Barovia. If only they had doctors and hygiene.
Clerics.
Speaking of doctors, Jem, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Dr. Dioma. That's terrifying. No, so I'm Gemma, and I play the Timu version of Fitz Chivalry Farseer, who's Fritz Longview.
Oh my god, guys, why are we all fucking up tonight? I feel like Christian's the only one on the game.
I was gonna say, I've done fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like Christian's the only one.
No, so my poor character has had a complete personality change throughout this campaign. He started off as like very lawful neutral, and he's just turned into me.
Yeah,
but a dude who has powers. Yeah, but he's making some questionable decisions that I can hide behind because it's not me, so it's great. I think that Fritz is great. I really want Sven to start playing my wolf companion.
No, you don't.
At some stage. Yeah, I do. And then, I have a feeling that like Fritz really wants to get into some action now. And wants to destroy the church that we didn't last time. So that's where he's at.
Oh, I don't know how that song goes. Who knows that song? What song am I talking about?
Action! I'm gonna leave you. That one?
Yeah.
I love the nightlife.
Yeah, that's the one. The nightlife one. Yes.
Yeah.
100%. Grace, you wouldn't know it.
It's a terrible song though.
Unless it's been
I don't know
remade
that
by
song.
Drake or something like that, you probably won't.
Drake.
Yeah, that's what you listen to, right? You kids?
Are you fucking for real?
Drake's old now.
Oh, really?
She's obviously a Kendrick Lamar
Yeah.
listener.
Oh my god, I
Oh
hate
shit!
all of you.
Don't bring that up on this channel.
You're more of a J-Lo person. I don't know.
No. I'm more of a Pierce the Veil, Beartooth, Panic at the Disco, like, kind of gal. Taylor. Actually, you know what? Fun fact about me, I was in the top 0.01% of listeners of Taylor Swift last year.
0.01.
That's amazing. Good
I imagine
job.
there's probably billions of people who listen to that, right?
Yep.
It's pretty popular.
That's pretty high. Yeah, that's an achievement, really, because like Swifties are. I saw her back on the Fearless tour. I took my daughter, and it was flipping amazing. I've liked her since she was a country singer, actually.
I went to see her Eras tour. I won the tickets, which was pretty awesome. Like my friend, it was awesome. I went to see it. It was fucking incredible. I went to the first show in Melbourne. There were 96,000 people there. And I
remember when you went.
Myself. Yep, it was awesome. I just about peed myself. It was the best
I
thing
remember
ever.
when you went to that, and like we didn't realize that you'd won tickets, and it was a huge deal.
Yeah,
you're like,
it was
I'm
a
going
huge
to
deal.
Like,
fucking great, man. It was my birthday too. It was fucking awesome. I was living the dream.
If only you spent half as much time reading D&D source books as you did listening to Taylor Swift, you would be a fountain of knowledge when it came to.
I know. I'd be as good as Christian. You know
Don't give him
what?
so much credit.
I would.
You're blowing his head up.
If there is a DM, if there is a DM ranking, and Sven is the worst, I feel like I'm the second worst. Because Sven has regularly said that he's the worst DM on the channel. So I feel like I'm the second worst. But only because I don't read the books. And if I read the books, I feel like I would be better than Mark.
I feel like if you read the books, you would overtake me as the worst. I actually enjoy it more because you have no idea what half of the rulings are. That's what makes it more entertaining. Maybe if I didn't care about rules, we'd have more fun at the table. Speaking of fun, I'm joking, of course. This is all amazing. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Let's play some Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, just a quick side note.
Wasn't there some homework we needed to do?
We're awesome friends. Oh, homework! I almost forgot. Yeah, let's quickly do that. Of course, there's some amazing news. Christian, would you like to share what happened in your life? As I was bisecting Paul Rudd, what were you doing?
Doing overtime. Yes, but not quite. I got engaged. I proposed to my partner.
Yay!
We've been together for 4 years.
I'm glad it was your partner that you proposed to.
And I did it through the form of D&D, as that's a big part of our relationship.
Don't give it
the
away.
Business and the markets.
Don't give it away, because we all have to take guess.
No, this is good. This is good.
Well, yeah, that was it. You guys were guessing how I did it through, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Who wants to go first?
We have specific. I feel like Mod should go first because he seems like he has like.
If your answer is just he did it through D&D, then that is a really bland answer.
I'm fully prepared, Grace. So I think you should go first.
Okay. So I have two. Okay, so my first is that you got a dice inlaid and you had it weighted and you rolled a nat 20.
Ooh, I like that.
But it was a weighted dice, of course it rolled a 20.
That's good. That's actually very close to mine. That's good.
It's like, if I roll a 20, you have to, yeah. But then I also said, I feel like you did like a Padme Anakin Naboo kind of thing. Like, I feel like you did a Padme Anakin, like, you know what I mean? You know that sunset?
Complained about sand? Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I feel like you did that, and then you pulled out the weighted dice, and you were like, I see, look at this dice, and it's like, I'm gonna roll for charisma, and then you get a nat 20 fucking weighted. Or it was just a fluke.
Okay, that's a pretty good one. So I think the takeaway from that was weighted dice ring in there or something like that.
Yeah. You have to marry me if I roll a 20, so it becomes a bit controlling. Good way to start the relationship.
Yeah, I feel like you got the ring inlaid in the dice though.
It really says long-lasting relationship with a little bit of gaslighting. There's a little hint of gaslighting there to get things started. It's the only way you can really.
It's a charisma check.
Cement things.
I think Grace is probably going to be closer than me, although it would have been closer if I wasn't there to actually witness what happened and help Christian plan it.
It's weird.
I see. From the bushes?
Yes.
Yeah,
Christian and I have been working on this proposal for quite a while. Obviously, I was hiding up in the bushes, videotaping.
This is gonna be so fucking unhinged.
Here we go.
So Christian, it was actually on a sunset on like Naboo or some shit like that. That's where we were. And he actually came up and he handed Jess a velvet dice bag, and on the dice bag it said, "Your fate lies in your hands." And on the back of it, it actually said "fruit bowl dice." Inside was 3 custom D20s. Okay, the first one was every single side said "marry me." Okay.
Yeah.
So every single side said "marry me," but then he took out the other 2 dice, and even though they're D20s, every single one was perfectly made with yes on one and no on the other. And he handed them to her because Christian, we came up with the weighted die idea, and we were like, no, that's too controlling. We never do that. She means too much to me. I want him. So she gets the 2 dice. She puts it behind her back. She knows which one it is. And then she takes them both out and rolls with advantage. And you're like, what the fuck? She just rolled a yes and a no. Like, what's going to happen? And so she rolls it. You're like a little bit panicking because you knew what you wanted her to do, but she's rolled a yes and a no. You're panicking. And you start to explain what she should have done. And that's when she pulls out a detonator. And you're like, what? She presses it. And the fucking no explodes into glitter. And it's about this time that Christian realized that this wasn't his Jess. This was Jess from Fruit Bowl Dice. He's like, what the fuck? And then she rips off her mask, revealing that she actually started the company and inceptioned the idea with me into Christian's head to do custom dice from Fruit Bowl Dice using the taxback 10 code and the affiliate code crit and miss to make sure he got the best value for his dice.
So in yours, I marry a different woman?
No, she ripped the mask off. Your Jess was underneath the whole time. She started that business and inceptioned you to actually get them as a sponsor.
But obviously I was there proposing to my original partner at the time, so was there 2 masks?
No, that's why I said it was about this time you realized it was the wrong Jess.
Oh, it took me that long to realize I wasn't in front of
you
my
were
partner.
nervous. You make mistakes sometimes when you're nervous. You didn't dream about it, so you weren't prepared.
Here's the interesting fact.
Okay, this is the interesting
Fruit Bowl Dice actually became our sponsor because of the relationship that Christian had.
Yep.
Building these things.
That's right.
And Christian, because he's going to get married, is going to be the part owner of Fruit Bowl Dice. As Jess and Jess are exactly the same person.
I will take a share. I will. I won't turn that down.
And just in case that wasn't good enough, I did actually make up. I mean, they actually have the full brochure for anyone that wants to get the romantic dice made up for themselves. It's got all the marketing stuff on there. There we go. Isn't that brilliant?
It
What
looks
the
very
fuck
well
is
made.
happening?
That's an actual advert, people. That's available now on Fruit Bowl Dice.
Fruit Bowl Dice. Is it actually? Tell me the
Wait,
truth.
did you get in contact with them to do this?
I just wanted to say, Christian, congratulations, buddy. That's absolutely fantastic. May your union be blessed with lots of nat 20s and honestly lots of nat 1s, because from experience they are a lot of fucking fun.
So how do I
conquer together?
When do I explain how it actually happened? Now or at the end?
Right now.
I want to take my guess. I want to take my guess. Christian, you just walked up and you were like, if you're a warlock, I'll be your patron. And then she...
Let's just cut it there. So I had been planning it for about a year now, since 2024, how I was going to do it, and the plan started about 6 months ago, where I started kind of like gaslighting Jess, where I'm currently
I knew it.
I'm currently writing a D&D source book, and she knows this, and this is all real. And the plan was that I wanted to do it during a playtest, the first playtest of this source book. which wasn't actually obviously going to be a playtest. That way, it gave me a reason where over the 6 months, I told her like, oh, I think I've got a first session ready a couple weeks later. I think I want to do it with some of our close friends. A couple months later, I think I've got a group of friends together. We should run this sometime soon. A couple weeks after that,
I'll be back in
I think
1
everyone's together. I'm going to record it and do some videos and stuff. That way we can have memories of obviously my first playtest of this session. So I'd been spending a long time leading up to it. The session came, everyone knew that it was happening other than her. She loves surprises, that's one thing first of all. And so I ran the D&D session, which was a roughly 3-hour session. And over the course of the adventure, the party was trying to reunite a man that they were helping and a woman who'd been abducted. This couple who were in love and had been separated. Over the course of the 3 hours, there was a bunch of puzzles that then made nods towards our relationship that she could obviously look back on later. One of them was like a big puzzle doorway that they had to get through, and there was a giant like Asian lion dog on one side and another one on the other, but different heights and different things that needed to be given to them as offerings. It was meant to be Bonzo and Sky, our Labrador and Terrier. A bunch of other other puzzles that called back towards us, like riddles where the answer was like a memory that they shared, and it was about a glittering rainbow afternoon, and it was meant to be a callback to when we went to Coldplay together. And eventually, the end of the 3 hours, the party, all of them, managed to reunite the man and the woman. When that happens, I then started role-playing him opening up to her, and that was me starting the actual proposal, talking about how much he loves her, but she just still didn't realize. At that point in time, everyone's starting to cry, getting emotional. She's wondering why everyone's so emotional. I'm starting to walk towards her. One of our friends has a camera out, but she still thinks it's all normal. And then as I start getting closer, we've got a recording of it as she starts like being like figuring it out, like, oh my God, what's going on? And she realized it was finally the proposal. I got on one knee and asked her, and she said yes.
Yay!
Oh wow!
That's fantastic.
Oh my God!
So it was very, very nice. Everyone had a great time. She didn't cry too much because she was still confused all the way until the end, until she sort of pieced it together.
That's how you get them.
Which was the best part.
Ladies, find yourself a man like Christian.
That's the
Fellas,
rude,
feel free to
man.
also find a man like Christian, but also try and be a man like Christian.
Yep.
Well done, man. Very classy.
Yep.
Make them confused. That way, they might make a mistake and accidentally say yes. Boom, you're on the money. All right. Speaking of things we should say yes to, and speaking of gaslighting, I'm going to gaslight you all into thinking that the words I'm about to say are painting a picture of a real
Hang on a second.
world.
Genuinely, congratulations to Christian and Jess. We love you guys, and it's amazing, and I'm so proud of you both. And you put in such effort, and it's gorgeous, and you guys are perfect for each other. So I'm so happy.
That's so
Good
sweet.
job.
I'll put a picture in the I'll put it in the public chat so that people watching the stream can.
Put it in the
you.
lobby. Let people see it.
I
Let
may
people
be crying
dissect
a
it.
little bit. I'm so proud of you.
That's so sweet.
Stop it. Stop it.
I can sacrifice my camera to put the picture up if you like.
Honestly.
You're welcome to take it for a second.
See,
if you'd
now
like.
that you've told me that,
You'll accept
like
nothing
my
less?
standard for when Kieran proposes to me is gonna be so much higher.
But just think, mid proposal to start a fight with the security.
Uh-oh.
I tried to.
Is it part of the joke that
I'm
was
so
under it?
confused.
missed
I
that.
don't know if it's a bit anymore with this guy. I don't know what's a bit and what's
it's
for
hard
real.
to tell if it's a bit.
You,
and
you
it's
cut out
not.
Mod right as you were explaining it to us.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Was that a
See,
bit?
I don't know.
Again, is this...
we'll let the people at home decide whether or not that was a bit. I don't have the brain power left in order to dissect that one and discern whether or not it was or not a joke. But think of it, we know it is a joke. No, it's not a joke. Rather, fucking Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, it is a joke. This stream.
This joke, this stream. Fuck, I'm so
thought that was
tired.
what you were
This
gonna
stream
say,
is a joke. You
Ben,
know,
and I
it's
was
not a
like,
joke.
What the fuck?
Dungeons and Dragons is not a joke. All right, this is fucking serious shit. Serious.
Is
Okay, it is. It's really serious.
It's very serious.
So
I'm sorry.
serious. So let's get serious about this, all right? We're not here to have fun. We're here to be business people. Serious people, okay? Shut up.
Busy business people. Yes.
Are we business people?
We are. We're doing business.
Yep. Yeah, we are now.
Let's trade on the stock exchange of life. And do a quick recap. Last week, not
No,
last week,
that
the
doesn't
week
sound
before.
good, Sven.
stock exchange of imagination. I'm trying to. You people are messing around with your sappy stories. In the last episode, not last week, the week before, the party, the 5 of you, you laid to rest the de facto priest of the village of Barovia, a man by the name of Father Donovich, who had been executed by whomever had possessed him and offered you all an invitation to dinner with the Lord of Barovia himself in the castle Ravenloft.
Did we come to a consensus?
Not yet.
No, that's after. I'm gonna shut up. I'm so sorry.
Additionally, we buried the priest's son, Doru, who had been inflicted by the curse of the Nosferatu. That's a vampire. And the late burgomaster of the village, of course, you had been requested to do so at the behest of his 2 children, Irina and Isma Koliana. 2 people.
His hot children.
Whom you currently
Yes, very hot children.
count as your
Yeah, they're very hot people.
traveling
Like, dang,
companions.
man.
Yeah, they're very attractive. Someone has to be.
Yeah, because the vampire is gonna be really attractive, and that's just gonna put everybody else to shame.
He's really not.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's where we ended
I'm so excited.
last week's episode. You just laid these bodies to rest in a, I dare say, like an impromptu eulogy by, led by Grace's character, Thana. Not really what the Kolianas wanted for their father. They wanted their father to be laid to rest under the light of the morning lord, their god, their patron. But unfortunately,
Nice light of the morning wood. What we've seen.
they're starting to realize that in order to make it through, maybe they have to adapt the way they see things. All right, so that's where we ended last week's episode. Now, I think this week we can fast forward things a little bit, but it's up to you. You're free to go wherever you want.
Can I just do one thing? Can Fritz just go back and burn the church, please? That's all. He just wants
The
to burn
entire
that
dungeon
church.
around. I don't look. I'm gonna be so real. I don't think Thana would like. If I mean, you're welcome to, but like, note Thana's displeasure. Like that's still a church.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
That's cool. No, I think that it's full of bad stuff.
Is this
And,
something
like,
that you
it's
say
not-
out
It's not a
loud,
good place.
or are you going to try and do this?
Yeah. No, I'd probably turn around and go to the crew. Look, I was like, I'm sick of haunted houses, and I'm sick of fake religions, and then I just pick up a torch and start walking. I'm willing to stop, though. If anyone feels very strongly, I will stop. Like,
yeah,
I
Thana
don't
feels
mind.
really strongly about this.
Okay. All right. Then what would you say to Fritz to stop him?
She'd probably just like grab Fritz by the shoulder and is like, read the room, maybe. And just sort of points to Irina and his mark.
All right. And then Fritz would be like, oh, fine. And then put down the torch. That's it. He'd renege. But he will say to Thana, you owe me a burnt building. Like,
I can
at some
deliver on
point,
that.
we're going to be burning.
That's fair. That's fair. I like burning buildings. This is fine.
And you just happen to see an orphanage nearby. No, I'm joking. No orphanage. People don't care about children around
Listen,
here.
if it got burnt, I 100% was going to say Tane was standing there and he was like comforting, like, listen, while the priest may have fallen, at least we'll always have the church to stand for righteousness as a sit. Don't look that way. Let's go look at the garden over here.
Look at the
The garden's
flowers.
still very nice.
Look at anywhere else. Look anywhere else.
Yeah, I
Is it
gotta.
feeling warm? No, it's just a warm night. Don't look back. Let's go.
I should mention, Ismark is probably not overly keen on setting ablaze the only church in the village as well. Even though it was a place where the five of you may have experienced something, I think for them it was always a place where it was a place where the community came together, and they've got some good memories of the church. Of course, they did mention that the priest was, known to their family, was always kind to them. So burning down the church, not to say that
he was a piece of shit.
they couldn't be convinced if you wanted to do that. But Ismark especially, he would let you know that the church, there's very few things left in the village of Barovia in the state that it's in now for people to look
That's
up to
wholesome.
and see any hope. Seeing the church burning down might be the final straw for some people in the village. But
Would that be doing them a favor though? Because it's a fucking hole.
maybe. Maybe even see, like,
Maybe I'll come back and raise it later.
it's morning time now. You see some people coming out of their houses, going about their Barovian day-to-day lives. And I will say, if you're at the front of the church, maybe you see a few glances spared your way. Maybe a couple of people make that holy sign of the morning lord or whatever. Everybody roll me maybe an insight check.
Roll me in butter.
Roll me in butter and lick my forehead.
Okay.
Oh, I feel it. Yes, that's a natural one.
Natural
Oh,
one.
very
Oh
nice.
god,
Inside?
I can't
Yeah.
read.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Now I sound like still walking.
That's so far away.
Oh, I got a
That's
9.
12.
Roll me
That is
an
horrible.
Insight check.
Oh.
Oh, God,
17.
Starting off
A
immediately horrible.
9, Grace. Can you pick up your axe, please? Yes.
It was nearly an 18 plus 5. You got a fucking nat 1. Don't even talk.
Thana, you accidentally
Maybe.
poke yourself in the eyeball. 17 for Fujin, and a 12
How does the dumbest one in the party get that anyway?
for Fritz. Long view.
He's great.
He's wiser than I.
You get a long view of what's
Fritz
happening.
did terrible.
Now, what I'll tell you is, if you remember when you were at the Blood of the Vine Tavern, you met Arik the barkeep. You remember that guy?
Yeah,
I
he
don't
was
like
annoying.
that guy.
Yeah,
Cool dude.
he was a piece of shit.
Cool dude.
No,
I don't think we're a big fan.
no, he wasn't.
No, I said I don't think I'm a big fan.
It was almost like there was
Wasn't
Barkeep,
good.
yeah.
nothing going on behind the eyes with that guy. You notice a few of the
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
acting very similarly. Like they're just going about their daily business, but like there's no one home, if that makes sense.
Is it like being in Belgium, Sven?
To like being in Belgium.
Yeah, I imagine probably Barovia's a little nicer though.
In Belgium.
I get heroic inspiration for that, by the way.
Everyone gets heroic inspiration. Go ahead and give yourself one of those points. You all did amazing.
Thank you.
Look, Fujin will say something just as we're all walking and I guess getting ready to leave from the sounds of it. Everyone in this town's dead inside, it looks like, emotionally. We should leave before the same happens. I don't know if you lot had a chance to see
let's go.
back at the church, but Irene is on the verge of breaking, and we should get moving if we can. I know that there was the offer from that disembodied voice. That's the exact thing we're trying to keep her away from, are we not?
Oh, personally, I mean, I think it might be interesting just to see what they want, don't you? Like, perhaps, I mean,
We know that they want them dead.
It'd be good to know what we're up against, wouldn't it? Don't you think? I think so. I certainly think so.
William
I believe
goes
so,
to speak,
but-
and Thana is going to cut him off and say, "No, William, I know exactly what you're thinking. I do think that it is somewhere that Irina cannot go, so we probably should get her off towards Vallaki at the very least." So, and I look towards the brother and sister to see what they're up to.
Maybe they're trailing behind a little bit. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of space to talk amongst yourselves
that's all right.
without sort of influencing.
It's not like the invitation had a time limit on it. Once we deliver them to Vallaki, we can take
Generally,
them up on it.
dinner does mean dinner, doesn't it? It doesn't mean dinner when you're ready to go out for dinner. It's
Well,
like dinner.
Hang on. I did actually talk to the locals, and I grabbed a little map. So let me just have a look at the map.
I heard my name. Yes.
Yeah, Thana, I'm very curious about this dinner invitation.
Me too.
Do you think that we would survive on our own?
Me and you.
The fog.
Yeah.
I will mention.
I mean,
the fuck's not on here. That's Vallaki.
Well, I mean, we are certainly two of the most academically inclined ones in the party, aside from the accountant. I certainly think we'll be fine, and if anything,
The fog on the side of the road.
If anything, we could if anything, we might bring a sense of finesse and cautious wisdom to the to the interaction. It's not like we've ever done anything threatening before that's caused us imminent exhaustion.
Oh,
from multiple
stupid.
sessions.
Exactly.
No.
Like, as long as they haven't got any churches, you should be fine there.
Are you prepared to roll 4d6s 6 times?
40.
What's that for?
For your new stats. You're fucked.
Well, you know what? I think that
It's just
I wouldn't
enough.
mind going ahead and like scoping this out, and then maybe by the time we all join up again, we'll know what's going on. We might have made some friends. We're making some big assumptions that this guy's a baddie. He might be a baddie, but in the good way.
He might be like an anti-hero, or perhaps it's not even him. Maybe he's being framed.
The same one that we know is not only after Irina, but assaults the Burgomaster house by controlling undead, and is the cause of his death, an honorable man.
He
Well,
was a
we don't know
racist,
that
so
he's totally
No, that was the
honorable.
church master,
That was
not the
church.
Burgomaster.
That was
The Burgomaster is their father.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we don't. I mean, everybody has a reason to be evil, one way or another. You never know. Powerful people piss off powerful people, and then I think we should go. I think it would be fun.
It sounds
Well,
to
hang
me
on.
like we have a classic split the party situation now. We got couple bits this is a sandbox game. Far be it from me to tell you what you can and cannot do. You do whatever you want, we'll make it work. If some of you want to go to Vallaki, you can do that. If some of you want to go to the castle, accept this dinner invitation, you're more than welcome to do that. We can bring it back together sometime in the future. I'm not going to punish you for making decisions like that. It's something that's definitely possible, but you don't have to make that decision just yet. If it's something that you want to do, you do know that that invitation was extended to you via the west gate of Barovia, where a chariot should be awaiting you according to the invitation. Now, you're going in that way anyway, so...
Fancy.
I'll put the idea forth that I am more than happy to if we do split it, so the story can still progress normally for Sven, play a temporary character who is maybe either one of the staff members at the place, but I 100% know that Fujin, even if temporarily being removed from the storyline alongside whoever else wants to join, would not go there. So I'm happy for him to be taken out of the story, travel with them to Vallaki, and us catch back up timeline-wise later on.
Absolutely.
But he would want to get them there, and he would definitely not want to meet Strahd, especially after the dreams that he's been having. He does not trust this figure one bit.
You know what could be interesting? Maybe this is a way that we can bring in some backup characters here and introduce them. And then when you come back together again, you go back to Fujin. Hey, your backup character's already established somewhere behind the scenes. But that's, you know, that's all assuming that you all survive, which is not guaranteed.
I don't think we will, but I think we'll go out. We're going to have fun.
That's what.
But I think I'd like to see. I think I'd like to see the other stories progress too, though. So I wouldn't want us to be split and then us miss out on that bit.
Honestly, I would prefer the whole thing progresses in a linear kind of way.
I think we should walk, and when we get to the turn off, we make our decision.
Yeah, you can make a decision there. That's a good time to make the decision, but I'm just saying it's a possibility. The option's out there. If you want to do that, we can do 2 weeks, maybe just an idea. 2 weeks with one party, 2 weeks with the other party. You all play your main characters in one, side characters in the other. At some point, we bring it back together. Not only would that be a first in the entire history of Dungeons and Dragons, I'm sure it wouldn't be a nightmare for me.
Yeah, look, to be honest, to be quite frank, I think I would like to progress the story in a way that's linear. And, look, Thana will acquiesce at the end of the day. If all of her friends decide they're going one place and it's unanimous, she's a pup, she will just... So...
Be quiet, Frank. There's fun. Look, depending on how you play it, it can be a big campaign, it can be a small campaign. This is going to be a way that, hey, maybe you can experience everything. And this is a campaign that's actually written for people to be able to play it multiple times. So it's not like, hey, you're going to miss out on something here. You're going to get the whole business. But again, that's entirely up to you guys. You want to keep it linear, we can keep it linear. You want to split it up and do some fun stuff. You know, we're having fun either way. But what I need to know
Fritz
now...
just wants to bang a vampire.
Yeah, same.
Fritz does or Jan does?
I think me and Grace just want to get to the vampire bit. No, Fritz.
Well, you've met one vampire so far. You killed it. You missed your shot. But maybe there's more vampires in this story.
No. That's not. No, that was not a good option for anybody. So, and you know, I mean, talking about like a vampire in a castle, like hot.
Yeah.
So like,
it could be fun. It could be fun, but that's a choice that you guys can make. And hey, you want to ask Irina and Ismark their opinion? They can also offer their opinion as well. I will say this: they're pretty keen on getting. They'll
tell us that we're stupid.
They would be keen on getting Irina to the what's it called again?
Okay.
The Cathedral of Saint Andrew.
Give me the information so that I can make an informed decision. How long is it going to take us to get to Vallaki?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Because this is the only thing that I've prepped. Let's have a look, skis, at the world map, shall we? I'll take you guys over to it as well. So that you won't be able to see much. You'll only be able to see where you guys have explored so far, but it might be worth just having a quick look at. You can see the village of Barovia. Right there. Okay, I'm going to turn off streaming mode. The journey to Vallaki from Barovia is 17 miles. Now, let's talk about travel speed. Traveling at a normal pace, you will travel 24 miles per day. So that's an 8-hour day, roughly 3 miles per hour. Of course, you have the option to travel fast. a forced march, as it were, in which case you will travel 30 miles per day or roughly 4 miles per hour, but you will be moving with a -5 to your passive perception. Should there be any traps or ambushes along the way, you will be more likely to fall prey to said trap or ambush. Alternatively, you could choose the slow option.
And
Yes.
can I just interject? We're the crew that got stuck in a haunted house for like 12 years.
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
I'm just telling you your options. And then you can travel slow, 16 miles per day, 2 miles per hour roughly, but you can move quietly and avoid any potential ambushes along the way. So that is how long it will take. Additionally, Ismark can also tell you, of course, we should remember that you were given an invitation by everyone's favorite side character, Aragal, to meet him at a location called the Serpool Encampment, which is a Vistani encampment on the banks of a small lake nearby the village of Barovia. But that is roughly 1.5 miles off the road. So traveling at a normal pace there and back again will set you back about an hour. And that's not taking into account as well however long you will be spending at that location.
How long
does it take to kill him?
again? How long does it take to get to Vuvalafafu?
Valaki, it should take
That
you.
one.
It's 17 miles, which should take you. We're traveling at 3 miles per hour. You do the maths.
6.
That 17
6 hours.
divided by 3. What's that, Mod? Talk to me.
6 hours.
6 hours. Should take you roughly 6 hours. Let's say it's about 8 o'clock in the morning now. You do know you probably,
Okay, so like,
you know, you can make it.
this is not like months worth of D&D. So like realistically, we can have our cake and eat it too.
Oh
We
yeah.
literally just walked like 8 miles.
I should also mention the west gate of Barovia. Ismark can also tell you this is approximately halfway to Valaki, so roughly 4 or so hours to get there, and then an additional 4 or so to get to Valaki itself. That's just rough
I don't know what y'all are
estimates.
thinking, but I feel like we can keep the party together, make everyone happy. Like, I mean, I definitely think now knowing how far away everything is, like, it seems like Valaki's really close, and so it makes sense to drop Irina off before we do the dangerous shit.
But I've already made my backup camp.
Yeah.
I actually like great. Considering it's so close, you guys could literally go on ahead if you wanted to, and it'd be like
That's
the next
that's
morning.
another thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's the other thing. Well, I don't want to die particularly. I think that is another thing
You
that
should-
I'm
yeah.
taking into account.
No, that's metagaming. Now you have to go. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here, folks. She does want to do it because she could die.
All right. So
I don't want to.
if you wanted to take up the dinner invitation as well, you would be heading in the opposite direction of Valaki, probably around about the same distance, but heading up into the foothills. Of course, if you're traveling by chariot, that won't make too much of a difference, but it's around about 5 or so miles from the west gate. Oh no, yeah, around about 5 miles from the west gate to the castle Ravenloft. Am I measuring that correctly?
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, look, we know obviously where Christian stands. Gem, I know where you stand.
Oh no,
Mom,
roughly 4 miles.
What are you thinking? What are your vibes?
My vibe is going with William, who's not here tonight. I've messaged him to try and get a response. My theory.
He did say last time I spoke to him, he said he would be interested in going to the dinner.
Okay. So, but you got some time to think about that, because who knows how long it's going to take before you can reach the Western Gate. After all, this is Dungeons and Dragons and anything can happen. So, tell me, are we leaving the village of Barovia? Is there anything else you wanted to do first?
I picked up my map
Nah,
that
good
has all
riddance.
those instances.
I will mention one thing now that we've had a sleep. I'm going to walk over to Tane. I was a bit cranky the other day. Did you still want to go and check out that mad woman who might need help?
And I listen for the screams.
No screams again. No screams, but you can hear faintly the soft sound of a woman crying.
That's just mean.
But again,
Right. I think we should go check it out, but I do think that Irina's safety may come first. So getting her out of this area, we can go investigate quickly, you and I. Run over, see if there's anything we can do. If we can't, I'm sorry, but we might have to do that at a later date.
To be honest, that's what I preferred anyway. I just wanted to be considerate as we're starting to, I don't know, we're in a weird land. Maybe the group that we entered in here with are the few that we can actually trust.
Right, almost like we're becoming some sort of like party of like with bonds between us.
We were hired, but unfortunately it was by a fucking asshole gypsy. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll head off and Bill, the others, we're going to quickly just head over town. We'll be back in a little bit. We'll meet you at the West Gate.
the West Gate's a fair distance
So are
away.
you guys going to check on that person?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, cheerio then. I'm doing my morning calisthenics.
Okay,
I
so
think Thana is low-key gonna like walk up to Fritz and she's gonna be like, however this slices, I think that we should go.
all right.
Yes.
Is there anything you can do? Do you have anything in your powers, like to contact your god or someone to get more information? Like, could we do a seance or something?
Look, to be totally honest, my connection to my unholy father has been a little bit interesting as of lately. To Rokadeck.
Yes. Botanical Media just drew a card from the Taroko deck, and this one is the Executioner. Jess, good to see you. Judgment struck. You cannot regain hit points by any means for the next hour. Will that come into play? Maybe I'll extend it for a little bit longer than an hour, just so we get some use out of this card. But my creatures cannot be hit.
God.
That one is attributed to myself,
Oh,
so that's fun. Okie dokie. All right.
I kick a puppy.
Let me get this straight. Tane and Fujin, you want to go check out this crying. And then party number 2, we've got Fritz, Thana, and
Probably Bill.
Bill. Bill's going with you guys. Great.
Look, last I spoke
I
to
reckon
him, he said that he would be interested in going to the dinner, but if he isn't, we can just... What's it
That's
called?
okay. No one's going to the dinner
Yeah.
just yet. You're just
fine.
heading in that general direction. You make that decision a little bit later on. I will say...
So, I think.
I think
Sorry,
they
we've got to
actually might be
decide what me
sneaking
and
up.
Yeah, I've got to think like, what are we gonna do while you guys are doing that?
Oh, we should have a seance.
That's what I was thinking.
Sven,
Yes.
is there anything that it would be very flavored? Because I don't think there's a spell that I have that would be able to contact my god and ask it questions.
There's spells later on, like divination, but it's probably a while away. If you guys
actually,
wanted
you know what?
something
I
to
have
do,
augury. I have augury.
Augury would definitely point you in the right direction. If you wanted something to do, Jem, there is an important village piece of lore that you haven't touched on. The old
what?
crone. with the
Oh,
wheelie
that
walker.
lady, the weirdo
Yeah.
with the pram.
That you kind of just
Oh,
were like,
yes,
that's
yes.
creepy, and then ignored it.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe I could suggest that me and Thana and Irina and Ismark maybe could just go check that out. I don't know whether. So I'd be like, hey guys, I'd probably ask. We might wait for you guys to walk off, and then we'll do a thing with Irina and Ismark if you want.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
for flow.
we've walked off.
Yeah.
And just what I would also say is I strongly believe that William would be trying to get information on Strahd through the locals.
Okay.
Mm.
Well,
Well,
That's pretty
look,
smart.
I've had a look at Augury, but I have to wait until we make it to the chariot to cast it.
Yeah, this has to be something that you're about to do. That might be a good time to cast that. It might be a good use of that spell. Find out a little bit more whether or not it's a good idea. Might help you make your decision, but it sounds like we've got a direction at the moment. We have party number 1, Tane, Fujin, and just you two actually, and then we have party number 2, which is Fritz, Thana, Bill, Ismark, and Irina. Goliana.
Oh, Irina doesn't want to go with her boy toy.
Ismark is not keen on really separating from Irina at this point. Really, they're very keen on getting going. But if you guys want to do some more investigating, they won't.
How about we leave? How about, just to be fair, we leave William with them, and then later on he could tell us what they do.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, so we got
He wants to do some checks.
3 parties.
Girls and boys.
All right.
Girls and boys.
Okay. All right. And then,
Oh god.
okay, party number 1, Tane and Fujin. You, let me just bring up the map of Barovia here and get a little bit of a better idea. Close that one down so I can find my village of Barovia. Is it that one? Bring you guys to the town map as well, if I've got this right. Let's change that track. Let's go with Village of the Damned. Yeah, that sounds right. Yep, that's the map.
That sounds great.
Take you guys to the town map for the Village of Barovia. This one's straight out of the campaign book. So you can see they've got some lovely. Okay, you can see the party is at the church in the northwestern part of the town. There we go, projector mode. You should be able to see that there, little token.
I do.
You follow the sounds of the sobbing towards the south, the same direction that you came from. Again, a light rain sets in, and that rain manages to clear some of the fog as you go along. The fog has dissipated, little more than light wisps that caress the corners of the buildings as you proceed. You keep following it, and eventually you find yourself standing out the front of a 2-story townhouse. A moaning sob filters through the walls of the building. The house itself, it's about 40 foot square. You can see that the windows are boarded up and barricaded from the inside. What do you do?
Right, I'm gonna go knock on the door and see if I can get her to come talk to us.
Okay.
I'm gonna go knock on the door, exceedingly strong. Big, tunk, tunk, tunk. The knock is strong to reassure her that we're here to help. Hello? It's I, Tane the Great.
The sobbing stops.
Hello?
You wait a moment.
Is it all right if you come to the door to talk to us?
And after a long moment of silence, you hear the muffled sound of footsteps descending some stairs. And you hear the raspy voice of a woman emanating from beyond the door. Who is it? What do you want?
Right, I'm here just to, I could hear you calling. Waylon,
Please.
are you okay? Do you need anything?
I'm fine, just leave me be.
Right, are you hungry? Do you need some rations?
No.
Can I try and squeeze a glimpse through? Is there any, like, open bits?
Yeah, man, there's a window nearby. Sure, it looks
you
dark
sort of boarded
inside.
up.
Yeah, maybe you can,
Okay.
like, try and peer through some of the boards. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll get you to roll.
Pass a lit torch through the window.
Well,
No, I'm kidding.
You set your house on fire, you just hear screams for the next 20 minutes.
Oh,
Why?
that's
go,
good.
Fujin.
You're burning building.
Why? No,
And I'm gonna walk back.
roll me a perception check. I will get you to do that with disadvantage.
I'm happy to do that. When I do that, where are we? Disadvantage. There we go. Roll. Ooh, not bad.
9.
No, for me, that's good.
Ooh. Maybe you look through a gap in a couple of the boards that have been nailed on the inside of the window frame. You see it's dark inside. There's no lit candles or anything like that, so whatever light there is, it's just the small slivers of daylight that filter through the cracks in the walls. And you can barely make out the dark figure of a roughly humanoid shape, maybe shuffling back away from the door.
All right, and I want to say, mate, if I give you a boost, do you reckon you might be able to quietly check to make sure she's all right?
Yeah, that's okay.
All right.
Once I boost you up there, I'll do a bit of a distraction. So I'm gonna boost him up to the second story if possible.
Yep.
And then I'll pull out my what am I gonna go with this time? I think I need to make some noise. So I'm gonna pull out my hand drum.
Okay.
And start like tapping a little and just be like, "Wake now, my friend, let the shadows recede," and just start playing a soothing song to not only cover any noise he makes, but to try and lift her spirits.
Okay, well, you can't be playing the drum as you give him a lift up. So what I will say...
No, I said I'm going to throw him up first.
Throwing him up first, yeah. So I'll I'll get to start off with. You don't need an athletics check. You're a monk. You're a paladin. You can get up there. You're not going to fall down or anything like that. But I will get a stealth check from Fujin.
Top marks for the DM on that call.
Yeah.
21.
21. That's a nice...
Oh, he's helping me, right? Advantage, just in case I get...
Don't worry about it.
Nat 20, get a nice bonus.
If you want.
22.
Well, I was... yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. 22. 22 is good. He puts his... interlocks his fingers, does the whole cradle. You put your foot in there. He boosts you up onto the second story. That gives you a little bit of advantage on your ability to sort of scramble up there without knocking loose any of the wooden paneling that serves as this building's roof. You can see there is another window, perhaps not quite as boarded up as the one downstairs. Maybe not expecting people to come scrambling across the roof like a ninja. And now I'll get a performance check from Mr. Nui. Do you mind if I call you Mr. Nui?
Yeah, that would be appropriate.
Okay.
We're not quite there. I got a nat 1. However,
Oh my god.
I'm going to use my heroic inspiration to try and get a not nat 1.
Okay, if you roll another nat one.
Yeah, that would be best, eh?
People come running down the street with
I'll take that
pitchforks.
16.
16. 16 is pretty good. Maybe you catch the attention of a couple of people passing by as well, and they just like stop to look. But you hear, maybe you hear like the floorboards creaking as this person was about to ascend the stairs, but there's like a brief pause. Fujin, you get up to the second story. What do you want to do when you're there?
I'm just going to look for someone to sort of peer in. I'm not really going to break in or go to too much effort, to be honest, because I'm just here as a courtesy to Tane, because I felt a little mean being a dick yesterday. He didn't do anything bad to me. I was just tired, exhausted, and frustrated. So I'm not going to go to extremes, but if there's any windows, I'll look in, see what I can see.
Absolutely. Okay, there is a window. With the assistance that you're getting from Tane, I'll get you to roll a perception check as well, to look, to listen. You got the jump on this person as well by being able to get directly to the second floor, and they lingered.
Look, I don't see where else I'd be using it in tonight's session.
Okay.
And there's a chance I'll probably earn it back somehow, hopefully. So I'm not going to be a hoarder. I'm going to use my inspiration. This is one of the things important in town, important to Thane. Excellent. 19 for a 24 in total.
Damn!
Nice. All right. After a moment.
Surprise.
You're looking in through the window. All right, let me just have a look at something here so I can give you some good information. Son of a beasting. I thought I prepped this properly.
And the chick's
Apparently I
behind the
didn't.
turntable with one headphone on,
No.
and the whale is literally going, whoop, whoop.
You look in through that window. You can see you're looking into what appears to be I want to say a kid's bedroom, but not like a child. You see some like toys and stuff around, but you also see like a standing mirror, like one of those what are those kind of desks where you do your makeup and all that kind of stuff. Looks like a vanity.
A vanity?
Thank you. Because I'm not a vain person. I didn't remember that name.
Can I just check before we go any further? Is there going to be much triggering child stuff
No.
Yeah.
No.
in this particular episode?
No,
Okay,
there will
cool.
not be. So, yeah, it looks like a teenage girl's room. I'll tell you that with your perception check. After a while, you see the door open up, and you see an elderly woman walk into the room. Now, I might be able to actually give you a better idea of what this woman looks like if you just give me a couple of moments.
So much on ye back and through darkness of night.
Thank you. Keep singing. I am
The
going
land
to...
we carry become morning light.
Is this Tim Chimney Aru?
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, I thought so. Tim
Yeah.
Chimney, Tim
Yeah.
Chimney, Tim
Nope.
Chimney.
I put.
Ben
nice
hasn't
fun
seen
words.
Mary Poppins, by the way.
I put bleak.
Yes?
I
What?
put bleak words to a wonderfully uplifting chorus to try and get the like disharmony of it.
I'm
Can't
more
believe
interested...
You've never seen Mary Poppins.
I'm more interested in like good movies and stuff like that.
How do we kick him from the server?
Yeah. How do I like block a person but like IRL?
There you go.
Oh,
That's a bit what she looks
poor
like.
dearie.
And she walks
Oh,
into the
God.
room
Oh, she looks like an emo.
and she picks up one of those stuffed toys that's sort of like leaning up against a pillow on a bed, and she hugs it down to her chest. And she like falls down to her knees and she just cradles back and forth. And you can hear her like crying. And maybe even with that perception check, you can make out a couple of the words as well. And she's like, "Oh, Gertruda, why Why did you have to leave me so? I'm just an old woman. Now I'm here all alone. Oh, my Gertruda. And that's kind of just what she does. Now, let's go over to the other group of people.
The
By
A
group,
team.
I mean 2 people.
Yeah.
Fritz
Get ready for the 18.
and Thana, what are you guys doing? Talk to me.
That's all.
Oh, I mean, what were
yeah.
we doing again? Old lady?
Well, I think that I'd probably be like, once they walk off, I'd be like, oh shit, I forgot about that creepy old lady. Want to come check it out with me?
Yeah, I like creepy old women.
She had a pram. It was freaking weird. And so we'd sort of start walking off.
A pram
Alright.
or a walker?
How are you going to find this
I
woman?
don't know. I don't know much about babies and whatnot. How are we going to find her?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
She was walking in a certain direction, wasn't she?
She was, but that was a little while ago. You might be able to pick up a track. See if you can.
You're the ranger.
Yeah, I am a ranger.
You're the
Like, do you want me to
ranger.
like?
To be what you're
Do
good
something?
at.
This is what you're good at.
Yeah, like
Hunting old ladies down.
yeah, like do you want me to
Faster.
use some of my skills?
Roll hunt old lady.
Yeah.
Is that a skill?
The old lady.
Oh, I wish it was.
Survival.
Sorry, my VTT has just lost it. The old lady was in front of my sheet, so give me a sec. Stupid
Have
old lady.
Bright Eye sniffer
Oh,
out.
please work.
Sniff, sniff.
Let me
Oh
down.
yeah,
Yeah.
shit! I've got a wolf.
There we go.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Well, I can actually speak to Bright Eyes, so I'd be like, "Hey, Bright Eyes."
Yes. Oh,
Bright Eyes.
yes, that's me. Hello. I'm Bright Eyes, the dog wolf.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
The dog wolf.
Hello, dog wolf.
Hello.
Yeah.
One of you
Hey,
has to talk
Bud.
like Norman.
Bright Eyes. This is my Bright Eyes voice. I'm Batman.
Bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bud.
Mhm.
Okay, bat dog.
Yeah.
Bat dog. Do you remember, like, it felt like forever ago, but we were walking down the road,
Yeah.
and there, even when we were trying to rest room with Thana, but then there was this lady, and she was walking along with like a
She
pram
was
or some
weird.
sort of thing. Do you reckon we could like find her? Yeah, she was really weird. She looks like she could snap in half, like if the wind blew too hard. Do you remember her?
Yep, I do. Yeah.
She was creepy.
It's weird as
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Okay. Do you think you could pick up a scent if I say did a survival check and put you on the right path?
Well, no, really. I just if I were to pick up the scent, you would need to give me an item that belonged to her or something that smells like her. Otherwise, I don't know which scent to get. But I can definitely help you track her down and give you advantage on any survival checks you want to do if you want to get really technical. I can help you. She was pushing
Okay,
a
well,
cart
yeah, I'm
around.
gonna
All we
need
need
that
to do is
advantage.
find some
Mod, I just
tracks.
messaged you.
22.
Wait, who?
22 or 5. So yeah.
22. That's pretty good. Let me help.
Mod, I just messaged you.
Is that enough to help you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, my Discord was down.
this rain is helping. It's made the streets all muddy. I can see the tracks in the ground.
Good job, buddy.
Follow me.
Why does he sound like that vampire from True Blood?
Yeah,
Suge.
that's me. I'm just really settling into this road. Follow me. I'm a wolf. I know what I'm doing. And he lopes off.
You're so hardcore.
Again.
I love you. I love you, Bright Eyes.
Yeah, I love you too.
Whatever you are.
But not in a weird gay way. I'm not gay. I'm a straight wolf.
I am.
Yeah, that's
I'm
cool.
not.
I'm okay with that. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I've got lots of
Thana's
gay
just
friends.
like listening to this conversation, and because she
You can't
does
hear
not speak wolf,
It's in their head.
it's just so is like no, but is Fritz just saying all of this out loud, and then there's just reply from Bright Eyes, and it's literally just Bright Eyes like raising and lowering his eyebrow,
Yes.
as if indicating he's having a
Make
conversation.
it that way. Yeah, it could be in our head, but I don't think Fritz cares enough to not say it out loud, honestly.
I think there's a full clip on debriefing Strahd of Bright Eyes having a very pertinent conversation and what it sounds like.
No, now it sounds like this. Yeah. All right.
It's hot.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Follow me. I'll show you. Okay, come on.
Find this old lady. Did you pick up the old lady scent?
I don't know. No. But you do find the tracks, and you follow the tracks. And he's like, everyone stinks in this town. How am I supposed to tell one person from another? And
That's fair.
sure enough, after a little bit of time, come across the street. You look down maybe you can hear the creaky sound of the axles as this old lady pushes her cart down the road. And you can see
Alright.
a lonely, hunched figure, bundled in rags, pushing a rickety wooden cart through the rain.
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you approach?
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
shoot her?
Yeah. So I go up and be like, hey, cart lady, hold up.
Oh, sorry. You started me.
You did too when you're walking around at night. What were you doing?
Oh, I'm so
Yes,
sorry.
it was a little bit unsettling.
Oh, I didn't mean to startle you, dear. You're new to this town. Are you not? I've never seen you before.
Yeah, no, we are new. I suppose you could say we're just passing through. Well, yes, we are just passing through, actually. What were you doing pushing the cart in the middle of the night in the rain, making creepy facial expressions?
Oh, I'm sorry if I look creepy. It's just what I do. It's a family business, you see. And she hobbles over towards the cart and she pulls aside like a oil skin rag, something, whatever, leather thing to tarp. She's got a tarp over it. She pulls it aside and you're immediately greeted by the wafting smell of like fresh pies. She's like, oh, dear me, I forgot my manners. My name is Morgantha. What brings a lovely couple like yourselves to Barovia?
Couple? No.
Yes.
I think you're mistaken.
No.
No, I was talking
No.
about the wolf and the man.
Oh, yep, valid.
I know the look
yeah,
of
that makes more
love
sense.
when I see it in someone's eyes.
Do you have eyes?
Yes, yes, pretty sure I do. Yes, I've got eyes. Yes, they're there. That's what I'm using to see you with.
So tell me about these pies.
Oh, the pies. Oh, I'm glad you asked. It's a family business. We've been doing this for decades. I like to think that our pies bring just a little bit of happiness to the lives of the people here in the village. And she walks over to us and she's like, oh, dear, what's your name?
Me?
Yes.
Well, I'm Thana. And the
Such
man
a lovely
is
name.
Fritz.
Oh,
And
Fritz.
the wolf is Bright Eyes.
Bright Eyes, is it? Bright Eyes. Oh, well, aren't you just a handsome young man? She says to the wolf. And she's like, well, since you're new, I don't normally give these away for free, but since you're new to Barovia, I think it's only good manners that I give you one of my pies for free. Only one, though, so you might have to share. She pulls out a pie from her
awful nice of you.
cart, and she holds it out in her shaking old bony liver-spotted hand. Go on.
Thana immediately takes the pie. But I feel like I should. It would be awful for me not to pay you. Can I offer you something? Anything?
Oh no, there's nothing that you have that I would need, and if you're going to be exploring Barovia, you're going to need everything that you have just call this one a gift from old Morgantha.
Oh, well, how sweet. Can I offer you a blessing?
Oh,
I'm a cleric, so...
a cleric. I see.
Kind of her bread and butter.
Oh, you should speak to the priest, Father Donovich. Oh, he will talk
yes,
your
we're
ear off
great
all
friends.
about the morning. Such a kind man.
Oh, yes. He's just super duper
I-
peachy keen.
I can't wait to see him again. Oh, we're such good
Yes.
friends.
Oh, he's
Yes.
a delight. No, he's a champ, that one.
I
Yep.
certainly hope nothing bad happens to him at all. I would be very sad.
Well, can I offer you a blessing?
Sure. Second, why
Sure.
not? Yeah.
I'm not sure how I can, but would there be one? I don't know. I just have a feeling that this is sketchy
Okay. What do you want to do?
because. So, I don't know. I want to.
Stab her in the throat?
No,
Be like,
I want to.
oh, my shoelaces are
almost
undone.
want
Bam,
to,
stab her in
like-
the throat.
I almost want to
Good.
do like a. Oh, actually, well, you know what? I'm actually gonna use my eyes of. And as an action, know the location of any undead or fiend within 60 feet of me, or behind total cover.
Ooh.
An undead or a fiend.
Yes.
All right, talk to me. How does
Yeah.
it, as an action, is there verbal components or anything like that? Is there a visual
So,
component?
you know how in the church, how Thana's eyes just started bleeding and then it dripped towards? That's essentially what starts happening. So, like, anytime Thana casts anything really, like, close to, like, channel divinity or anything, her eyes just blood and it just starts dripping. And, like, it's not painful for her, so she's just sort of standing there with, like, that same pleasant smile on her face, and then blood just eerily starts dripping down her face. And there's no verbal or anything to it. It literally just happens from what I can see. It just happens. So as an action, you know the location of any feet of you that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected divination until the end of your.
Oh, people's microphones have a tendency to cut out at just the worst moments. But I think I got the
I'm
best.
sorry.
I think I got the parts that I need of that. You find location of
Okay.
any undead or fiends that are within 30 feet. Am I getting that right?
60.
60 feet. It's a lot of feet, man.
But unless they're behind total cover or they are protected by divination magic.
Protected by divination magic.
Protected from divination magic.
Protected.
So, like, if they've got, like, an anti thing
Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool.
happening.
That's pretty cool. All right. She sort of, she's like, oh, yes. She turns around. She starts messing around with the cart and stuff like that. And maybe she doesn't notice. Your eyes start to bleed. And as that happens, the world around you, I imagine, like, fades to this dull grey. And this old lady, Morgantha, actually introduced herself, starts to glow. And she turns back towards you, and she can see that your eyes are now bleeding. She's like, oh dear. Eyes bleeding. Are you okay?
Forgive me. I'm so moved by your gift of the pie. It's the first nice thing anybody's done for. I've in Barovia. And Thana just like really subtly squeezes Fritz's like shoulder or hand or something that's like really, like almost like she sort of moves as if to offer Fritz the pie and then squeezes Fritz's hand
Oh,
like twice, as if to say, company.
Definitely not well, my dear. You need a healer.
Well, she's okay. I'm a ranger. I've got this. Thank you for the pie. Yeah. Is there anything you think you could tell us about your wonderful town, or we're about to go adventuring further from here? And you seem like, how old are you? Are you like 70, 200? Like, how old are you?
You know what? I can't quite remember. It's when you get to a certain age, you stop counting the passing of the moon, I guess.
That's reassuring.
Thana's like laughing along. How like, I mean, I guess I wouldn't be able to differentiate, but like, let's say like this works like a metal detector, right?
Let's say you've got a point of heroic inspiration you want to drop on this. You might be able to understand a little bit more about the.
Yeah, I'll burn the heroic inspiration.
Okay. All right. Burning a heroic inspo to find out some more details. I'll tell you this much. It's not undead. This is a fiend.
Oh.
Thana, like, pretty much immediately grabs Fritz by the hand and is like, well, it was lovely speaking to you, and thank you for your beautiful pie, but we really must be getting back to our companions. We're about to go to a lovely dinner, and I'm awfully excited, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yep. Oh, actually, I hear our friend. We're coming, Fujin. And we sort of just try to walk off.
Bye. Thank you. And then sort of like, Thana, you're like, you know, when you see someone like crazy at the shopping center and you start like walking really fast?
Like
that's
straight at
essentially
them.
what Thana's doing. Yeah. Like speed walking. And she's like, that was not an old woman. That was not an old woman.
If you're leaving on the road, you should meet my daughters at the windmill. And she waves.
Okay. Thank you very much. And like Thana literally grabs Fritz by the hand and she's like, do not eat that pie. That pie is not for consumption.
He was about to. So you just saved him.
Like, she fully whacks the pie out of Fritz's hand. And she's like, for posterity, we are going to save a piece of this for examining later. That was fiend. That was most certainly a devil. And I would prefer not to die.
Well, so what was she? Because Fritz doesn't really have much knowledge of any of this stuff.
So look at me, right? And imagine something 1,000 times worse.
1,000?
1,000.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Yep. I think so. Guys. My domain is very much dead, and that is undead, and that is living, and it is bad living. So we're going to go this way. And she sort of grabs like Fritz by the hand and pulling.
Look at that kindly old
Fritz.
lady. Look at her. She can't be mean. She's so nice.
Oh,
and
God.
like the second Thana sees Fujin, it's gonna be like, we have a problem.
I'm still like up on some sort of like second story, right?
I'll leave that up to you. If there's nothing else you guys wanted to do, maybe you'd back down on the street. But if there's something else that you wanted to do, we can do that in the meantime before they sort of arrive. So, do you think you've gotten what you wanted out of this and you're ready to move on, or would you like to investigate some more?
I didn't, even with my like high perception, I didn't notice anything too important other than just like her in this empty place with Tane.
Yeah, pretty much. Just an old woman, not that old actually, just a middle-aged woman, just sort of crying. It kind of, you get the idea that someone has left, maybe a daughter, a family member has gone away, passed
like a couple of picture frames of like her and this person.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
okay,
maybe there's like a Google Home, and it's just scrolling through photos.
Look, I'll drop back down to the ground floor and, like, over my shoulder, whisper to Tane as I guess he's having this conversation. Woman missing, someone left, and then I'll go and join the other two along the road.
And I can give you the name of the person that she mentioned as well.
The child, yeah, I was going to say.
Gertruda.
Gertruda.
So that'll be Gertruda. Gertruda.
But yeah, like, shrug my shoulders like I didn't see anything else, and then leave you to it.
That lady.
So it's all good? It's all good? She's just sad, not being tortured?
Not that I could see. Oh, sorry, I thought you were still talking with her. Yeah, no.
No, I was just singing. I was waiting until you got down.
I don't know. Someone left her. Yeah, she doesn't seem to be in trouble. At least not directly right now.
Just, she sounds sad.
Yeah, I guess whoever it was important. Lover, daughter, mother, I don't know. There was 2 women in a picture frame. She left, from the sounds of it.
I will say as well, you did see a picture frame. Yeah, absolutely. So you might have a bit of an idea of what this person looked like as well. So just keep that in mind. There may be an opportunity. Should you come across them in the future, you might be able to be like, hey, that's that person.
Recognize.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll pop that down on my notes.
So not complete
and as
waste
Tane
of time.
walks off with Fujin, you do notice there is a tiny bit more of a pep in his step.
Yay.
I might even be able to share that image in the game log as well, that you would have seen in the picture. So I already showed you the picture of the woman that you saw crying. I'll send this image as well, so that you might be able to recall that sometime in the future. You see a young lady in her teens, late teens, I would say. Very pretty by the look of the painting. And then at that point, that's when Thana comes running down the street yelling like a maniac.
Well, not yelling, but she's sort of like, you have a problem. And she's just sort of like flagging down like Fritz and Tane. And she's like, so, do you remember how we had a thing with a windmill at stage?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Back in the house.
So, we just had a very telling interaction.
Creepy.
Telling. With an elderly lady, who ended up being a fiend. You're welcome, by the way. Thank you, Hades, god of darkness. But she said to meet her and to meet her daughters at the. So my suggestion is that if a fiend tells you to go somewhere, you go the opposite direction.
Okay. I don't know why this town is.
We
just
got a
not
pie though.
safe.
We are not eating.
We got a pie. Don't eat it. Don't eat the pie.
I honestly could go a pie right now.
It's
Don't eat this one. I think
don't eat this one.
People. I think it's people.
I think it's I read a book once about a man called and it did not end well for that.
Yeah, I don't want the people pie.
If this woman sells in town and she's a fiend, she might be causing problems for the locals. Maybe we can ask Irina and Istvan. Ismark. We can ask Irina and Ismark.
Ismark's like standing right next to you at the time.
Fujin, we could take advantage of you a little bit, actually. I know that monks have a proclivity for. I guess you're. I don't know what it is, but you seem to be unnatural to poison and such things. So, I was hoping if I gave you the pie, might be able to take a nibble. And...
I've never attended a monkhood. I just beat rocks in my childhood prison. But I don't think I have what you're looking for at the moment. Not at a level 2 monk.
Oh, well, that's hiding. Well, I mean...
What about Bright Eyes?
No, oh, no.
Yeah, feed Bright Eyes a bit of it.
We have a wolf.
Bright Eyes have a nibble of
He might
this.
want
Give me
to.
that old woman's pie.
Yeah. No, I think
letting
it'll
that
have to
happen.
be up to Bright Eyes. No, I'll be like Bright Eyes. You reckon?
I'm so hungry.
What?
Yeah.
You're going to be happy to just sacrifice your dog?
Yeah, she can bring me back to life. It's
You're
fine.
okay with that?
I can't bring it back to life.
That is so fucked up. Well,
No consequences.
I never say no to a pie.
Well, I mean,
He wants it.
or
Give me
my
that.
suggestion, my other suggestion would
He's licking
be,
his lips.
a tiny little nibble, and then Fritz heals whoever decides to take the nibble. I vote that the paladin.
What's that? Yeah,
is
come and
the
Bill.
MVP.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, come and William.
I vote
Sorry,
we make
I wanna
Irina
go see
eat
what
it.
he's doing.
She's too skinny.
I think either way, somebody needs to eat the pie, and it has to be somebody who can speak English.
Well, he can in my head. Come on, try it, mate.
It's
And
English.
he's gonna have a nibble if he
Oh,
wants.
fuck.
That's big coming. You want to give some
Yeah,
to?
that's right,
You want to
common.
give some to Bright Eyes?
Dies immediately.
All right.
No,
what map
he's
are you
tough.
guys on? You're in the village of Barovia. I'm gonna bring you over to the factions,
shouldn't
NPCs,
need
and
a map.
locations. And I'm gonna give Bright Eyes. He's
Dies immediately.
there. He is. Boom! There he is, little guy. Look at him. Bright Eyes. Cute little dog. Can you see him, Gemma?
No, not yet.
Oh.
It's disappeared. Hang on. Yeah, I
the
can.
daughter looks so wholesome. Yay.
You got access to the stat block there.
It says 20. Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Because I'm gonna need something from you,
Yeah,
or rather
exactly.
from Bright Eyes. Can I
Exactly.
get Bright Eyes to roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
Yeah, I don't know how to roll it as him. I don't have his stat block.
Okay, roll.
Just roll.
But I can do it as
like a
Fritz.
d20 and then add
Oh,
whatever his stat block.
don't you have his stat block? I thought I put it on the map there.
17? No, I never got it.
He's got a plus
can't-
2, no, plus 4 to his Constitution saving throws.
So 21.
21. It's good. It's totally fine. He eats it, and
But-
he's like, "That was good." Yeah. Let me have a look here. Yeah, he's fine. It's good. It's nice.
Change.
Does he have any indication of what it tastes like? Would he know? Like, does he have a wolf's refined palate?
Tastes like pork.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
oh, it's people. See, you guys can understand that, or you'll just see me as Blanche. I'll be like, yeah, it's people. It's people. And I'll just try and pass it back to Thana.
Yeah,
Well,
it's pork. It's nice.
well,
People pie.
I do
Spices.
hate to say I told you so.
I want some more.
But no, we don't want you getting a taste for that. Okay, well, settle. People spied upon. What's the next step?
Well, give me more of that
You guys
pie.
coming or what?
All right, we're going. Okay, let's go. And you will head off down the road. Ismark and Irina join you as well. And if you ask any questions about Morgantha, maybe query them a little bit. They'll tell you Morgantha. They haven't had much to do with her. They don't know too much. All they know that she sells pies, and those pies generally tend to make people happy. That's it. That's all they know. And she goes
Really?
back and forth between the village and a windmill, which is. Let me bring that up for myself so I know.
Is it the
exactly
same
how far
windmill
it is.
that we were told about, that we sort of had dealing?
Maybe. It is.
William says, guys, we might own a bakery.
It's right in between the the western gates of Barovia and Vallaki. So if you're heading towards Vallaki, you'll see it. You'll go right past it. Anyway,
Perfect.
heading out of the village of Barovia. Let me move that little thing for you. I'll bring you guys over to the world map as well.
Yeah, because we own that, don't we? Do we own that windmill?
We have the deed.
You have a deed. Whatever good that will do for you, I suppose.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
I am the
I'm
law.
pretty sure
Squad
William's
law.
already doctored the deed to have all our names on it.
Yeah, I think he did do that.
It's
But-
pretty awesome.
So, are we heading past the carriage, Sven?
Not yet. It's going to take you a little while. Like I said, it's halfway between Barovia and Vallaki. About an 8-hour walk or 7-hour walk. So it's about 3.5
sorry.
hours at least before you reach the western gates. When I say it's a little bit confusing. Barovia is the valley that you're currently in. It also happens to be the name of the village that you're currently in. So it can be a little bit confusing. When I say the western gates of Barovia, I mean the eastern gates you pass through when you entered the valley, and the western gates you will pass through on your way out. And they are remnants of
Okay. Of like the territory.
an older sort of civilization. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, Mr.
Fritz
Mr.
is
Brew.
just happy to be leaving that
Right.
place.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. William and I were talking earlier, last three episodes ago.
Yeah.
And I just I give him a nod.
Yeah.
And then I just say, just quietly, I'm just like, right, Fujin, I reckon I'm just gonna go have a chat to our good mate, Ismark.
It's Mark.
Okay.
And I walk up and say,
Hmm.
right,
Yes.
Ismark, is it alright if I
That's me. That's my name.
talk to you over here for a second?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are walking along the roads. You guys can
Yeah,
hang
I
back.
just want to
just
talk quietly about something that I saw back there. I don't want to.
Yeah, you can hang back a little bit. Let the others go ahead a bit and have a chat out of earshot of everyone else.
Yeah. Bill, hurry up. Yes, okay.
Oh, I pooped my pants. No, I put myself is running down my pant leg. And he runs off. And Mod, you can talk to Ismark if you wish to do so.
Yeah, and the whole plan is to let Irina be alone with Fujin.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I thought you actually wanted to ask him something.
I do want to ask him stuff, but I was also making it clear that I was moving them away.
Sorry, Dan. Sorry, not Dan.
Who's Dan?
Bill, go away. Okay. As he like runs up to me, I'm then gonna like tell him to go.
I'm gonna try and find a banana leaf. And okay, so we've separated. Tell me what you want to do.
Yeah, I just want to quickly say, like, right, listen, we've been invited to this castle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you guys going there.
No.
You need to go to Vallaki. But here's a question for you. The guy that invited us,
Yes.
we heard stories and we saw written things. And I looked to William and he sort of nods to me regarding Strahd and also regarding a man in a carriage. Would the man in the carriage work for Strahd potentially? We're getting picked up by a carriage.
You're being picked up by a carriage, yes, but the man whom puppeteered the poor blessed priest's body identified himself not as the devil, but as the devil's castellan.
Right, so you don't think it's a good idea to have dinner with them?
There are stories of the castellan of Ravenloft. They say he is a dusk elf. A man as old as the valley itself. The dusk elves were the original inhabitants.
Sorry, Sven, can I just say,
Yes.
Sven, I think me and Thana would be behind, like, giggling, because we're hearing
Yeah.
about this sexy vampire.
Yeah, totally.
We're
like-
like going, "Ooh." Anyway, yeah,
Like-
that's what we're doing.
No, like, Thana hears dusk elf and is immediately like elbowing like Fritz, like,
Yeah.
hey, it's getting good. It's getting good.
Yeah.
They say when the devil first came to Barovia with his armies and laid waste to the 3 kings that once ruled here, took over their lands, the original inhabitants, the Dusk Elves, resisted. But not he. Rahadin was his name. And he became a loyal servant to the devil. And his reward, he became the Castellan of Castle Ravenloft, when the devil erected that monument to his dark desires.
Spins it around.
Yes.
You did.
Look upon those long, hard battlements there atop the cliff face. See how they thrust up into the sky. Slender and long, yet strong.
Throbbing.
Almost throbbing against the winter sky. Look upon it. Picture it in your head.
Oh no.
Yes, no, this Rahadin.
we are so immature.
The rumors are that
No, this
Yep.
is low-key. This is what Thana and Fritz are hearing, and I'm sure
it's not what's
but
being said.
they're hearing.
What kind of
Yeah.
what kind of
stick.
man makes a pact with a conqueror? What kind of man makes a pact with the devil? I would not take that invitation were I you, and I definitely will not be allowing you to take my sister there. I would not deliver her into the hands of the devil ourselves. Rest assured that it was little more than a trap.
I'm so sorry. My boyfriend scared the crap out of me.
Right, so listen, you can hear the giggling behind me.
I can, yes. All I said was erect,
Yeah.
and they started giggling like schoolchildren.
Thana may be a cleric, but she's immature.
Yep.
So
They're
I
very
think
free love.
I think I need to ask this.
Yes.
And I'm going to whisper this so they can't hear this. And I'm going to need you to lie. I need you to lie to me. Okay. I need you to say. All right. So what you're saying is that he is desperately and horribly ugly.
Yes, and he winks. Yes. Rahadin is a hideously deformed elven man. Some say
Aww.
he fell off a cliff face and half of his face fell off.
And his manhood, I
What
think.
of his master?
Manhood is gone, and all those things are erected
Yes.
almost in compensation.
Definitely his manhood dashed upon the rocks right next to his
Thana
face.
just immediately is disinterested now.
They tried to put it back on.
Oh no. Fritz is like, what of his master?
Oh, and Thana gets hope again.
We don't speak about him.
Is that hot, is he?
Hot like the fires of hell. They'll burn your
That does
body
sound fun.
and your
God
soul.
damn it, is Mark!
One.
God damn it, you had one job to lie to them about hotness. One goddamn job. That's it. I'm out. I'll just start walking.
But Rahadin, he's a real mess of a man. Real hideous to look upon. Some say that the mere sight of him makes children vomit.
Well, now that I know that you're lying, it just makes me want to go.
Yes.
Oh, she left.
Some
She went to the
people
castle.
say
Fight the
that
cat.
when you see him, you can't look away, much like a chariot crash. You just have to stare at it because it's so horrifying to look upon. The,
Oh, I do like
morbid
that.
curiosity can't.
I do like the sound of that.
Like a
Don't you, Fritz?
Me too. Me, yes, I do.
Meow.
It's like a downstairs. His downstairs area is like a cucumber that's been forgotten in the bottom of the fridge for several months. It's horrifying.
Oh, okay.
Not to speak of the smell.
Slightly more than I needed to know. I really to know about the aesthetics, but
Let's not even talk about his testicles. Like a pair of smashed grapes.
And we're done. And we are done.
Okay, let's talk about Richard. Are you talking to Irina about anyone's testicles or anything else?
Look, it's a little boring, but with how she was, I don't know if he'd really be talking about anything with her. I think they'd kind of just be walking in silence for quite a bit of the journey.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do. And after about half an hour,
So smooth.
the road opens up into a bridge, a wide cobblestone bridge that arcs gently over a 30-foot wide river. And I imagine that half an hour as well, you're passing through like these almost abandoned sort of farms. You can see, rotten grains growing and fields, maybe a unnerving looking scarecrow hanging silent vigil. But after a while it opens up to that bridge. And then about another half an hour passes as the road continues on past the river and into the woods. And as you pass over the bridge, the rain sort of stops. And without the rain, the fog starts to, I don't want to say intensify or anything. It's not foggy, it's not creeping up on you, you're not threatened by it, but you can just see it creates like a thick blanket along the ground for about 2 feet high, and you can see into the boughs of the trees that are unnaturally close together. And after about another half an hour, that passes pretty much uneventfully. You come around an S-bend in the road. You come across a crossroads where the road splits off towards the, I want to say the northwest and southwest rather. So northwest and southwest. And there's a sign with the different arrows pointing. One back towards the village of Barovia we just came from. One that has Serpool written on it, pointing towards the northwest. And one that has Valaki, pointing towards the southwest. But there's more. On one side of the road, you can see there is a low stone wall that seems to circle around seems to be like a small makeshift graveyard of some sort. On the other side of the road, on the right-hand side, you see a 3-foot high wooden platform. Again, there's that blanket of fog along the ground. On top of that platform, you see 2 parallel wooden beams, roughly 3 feet apart. And I want to say 5-6 feet tall, with a crossbeam on top. They're sort of leaning to one side. And as you approach the crossroad, maybe Ismark pipes up, and he's like, "When I was a younger man, my father and I made the trip to Valaki together. Must have been half a dozen times. When I asked my father when I was a boy what that was, he would always try to turn the conversation in a different direction, perhaps to shield my young mind from the truth. As I grew older, I began to understand. And as a monument to the brutality of war. To the north, that road will lead us to Terpol. To the south is the road that leads to Vallaki. I know you had business with Aragal. If you still want to meet with him, you would go in that direction. Now, I will warn you, it will take maybe half an hour to get there and half an hour back again. Or perhaps longer. If we want to make Vallaki before nightfall, it may be best to just continue on our way. Though, if we want to rest, this is as good a place as any. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Okay.
Is this the crossroads?
This is the crossroads, yes.
Mhm.
It's kind of hard to see on the map.
Ooh.
I will, actually, I can show you that. That is the token for the crossroads. Now you can see I will draw quickly a little line from where you guys came from. So from the village of Barovia, over the bridge, down that way, up there to there. Now you can either go that direction or that direction. The road to the south is kind of hard to see, but it winds through the forest, through the foothills, across another bridge later on, and towards the western gates. Towards the north, you'll come across a small lake known as Terpol. I'll let you guys decide throughout the week how you would like to proceed. But before we end tonight's episode, I do want to give a quick shout out to friend of the channel and affiliate partner, Fruit Bowl Dice. If you want to roll your own Constitution saving throw against the effects of a questionable pie, make sure you check out fruitbowldice.com. They have a discount, 10% discount running at the moment, as well as use the affiliate code Crit and Miss at checkout to get a free gift. And who doesn't like free things? Speaking of free things, if you want free ambience for your tabletop game at home, check out tabletopaudio.com. And I think that's it. Is there anything anyone else wanted to say before we go?
Nah.
No, just congratulations again to Christian and Jess.
Congratulations
this might be our
to you
first
guys.
Crit verse engagement.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Get engaged to Irina.
Pardon?
You got engaged to
Me?
Irina.
Loki got engaged. Well, that was engagement.
that's
Oh, Loki did get engaged as
Did
well.
he?
Everyone's getting married. Oh my god, we'll have to go down to Brisbane and get absolutely tanked at everyone's weddings.
Sounds perfect. Yeah, I did want to say, you said, do I want to announce something? Yes, I got notification that my Fruit Bowl Dice package is on its way.
Love a good package.
I've got a coin of probability
Oh,
coming up, and I would like to enter that into the channel points thing. Because it's literally a dice coin that you flip, and it's either a nat 20 or a nat 1.
Yep.
And I feel like that's something we can add in for a spicy moment.
We can make that happen. Absolutely.
yeah.
All right. So without further ado,
Don't eat the dice. They
don't
look
eat
so
the
juicy.
dice, and don't eat a pie given to you by a random elderly lady either. Those are just rules to
Unless
live
you're a wolf.
by. Speaking of rules to live by, it is a rule that you must join us again next week, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, for the next episode of this particular actual play live stream, Beckoned Blackest Night, right here on Twitch. But if you can't wait that long, on Tuesday night we are running Vecna Eve of Ruin. And that one's always fun. And Mark in the DM seat for that one, and myself and Jam are players, as well as an absolutely stacked deck of cast. Crazy shit happens. I don't know what else to say. Crazy shit happens in that one. All right, so that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. Thank you again for joining us. May all your 20s be dirty, be excellent to each other, and we'll see you guys very, very soon. Good night, everybody.